Welcome to Barcode Library. Here we'll show you how to use our software to generate all kinds of 1D and 2D barcodes. Here we will demonstrate how to generate, customize, print QR code images using Barcode Library VB.NET QR Code Generator library. In the opened Visual Basic Console project in the Visual Studio 2022, I have installed Barcode Library QR Code Generation library NuGet package. So let's go to the program VB file. QR codes are everywhere these days, and this library lets you do way more than just generate a basic black and white square. Let me show you all the variations I've been testing. I start super simple. Create a QR code barcode object, set the data to a URL from Barcode Library, and generate my first image. Default settings, clean and simple, works like a charm. But the default size is pretty small, so next I customize the width. I set a custom width and let the height scale automatically. Much easier to scan from a distance now. Then I experiment with the QR code version. The version determines the grid. Size higher versions mean more data capacity, but also more modules. I set it to a much larger version and generate another image. This one can hold a lot more information if needed. After that, I have some fun with colors. I switch back to the smallest version, change the module color to green, keep the background white, and generate a styled version. No more boring black and white. Finally, I go all out with logo embedding and high-res output. I create a brand new QR code image, set the same URL data from Barcode Library, and load a logo image to place in the center. I set a square render size for the logo. Then switch the unit of measure to inches, enable automatic resizing, set the image dimensions to 1.5 by 1.5 inches, crank up the resolution for ultra-clear printing, and make the padding around the logo transparent. This is professional grade stuff, perfect for marketing materials. Now let's run the console application in Visual Studio 2022. So let's view the generated barcode images. The first generated barcode image was created as a QR code with data URL from Barcode Library, using default settings for size, version, and colors. The second generated barcode image was created as a QR code with the same URL data and a custom image width of 300 pixels. The third generated barcode image was created as a QR code with the same URL data and version set to V20, which uses a larger module grid for higher data capacity. The fourth generated barcode image was created as a QR code with version V1, green module color, and white background color. The fifth generated barcode image was created as a QR code with an embedded logo in the center, using inch-based dimensions of 1.5 by 1.5 inches, a high resolution of 900 dpi, a square logo render size, transparent padding around the logo, and automatic image resizing enabled. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and follow Barcode Library for more barcode tutorials.